It's a prime red. Yeah, I'm gonna play it when it comes out, breastfed. Am I a Harry Potter fan? I never read the books. I watched the movies and I liked some of them. It was a cool universe, but I wouldn't really say I'm like a Harry Potter fan. But I did like some of the movies for sure. Prisoner of Azkaban was the best one. New Goblet of Fire. What does that mean, New Goblet of Fire? That movie was ass. I did not like Goblet of Fire, but this scene is still so good. This is still awesome.
Did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire, Harry? Dumbledore asked calmly.
Harry! I protest! Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? No, sir. Yes.
It's so fucking good. But outside of that, this movie was bad. Cool scene, though. Harry Potter movies are not bad. No, I don't think they're like like even Goblet of Fire, even though I didn't like it, I didn't think it was terrible. You want to know the one I did find terrible, though, is the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This will be spoilers, but this movie's old as shit. This whole series is old as shit, so fair warning. Like, they do very important character deaths completely off screen. Fucking kill one of the Weasleys off screen. That's so underwhelming. That's so dumb. They could, and they killed Mad Eye Moody in 2 seconds, like a 2 second blip. I didn't even know he was fucking dead. I thought he just like crash landed or something. I didn't even know he died. It's fucking dumb. That's part 1. Oh, true, that is part 1. Here, I'll extend it. Deathly Hallows 1 and 2 are bad. That's right, I forgot they did that in part 1. I thought it was at the beginning of part 2. But yeah, point stands. Oh, true. Yeah, they also killed Lupin off screen. Yeah. Super dumb. Super dumb. And it must have been a budget issue. Had to have been. Because that was terrible. That was a fucking terrible ending. Really underwhelming. Mainly just because of the character deaths off screen. There's the Resub Village. Those all happen off screen in the books too. Well, I mean, I haven't read the books. So if I did, I'd say it's shit there too. Even if it happened in the books, you can look at it and be like, yeah, this is kind of an underwhelming way to kill a character that a lot of people liked and is also kind of just a genuinely important character. Maybe we shouldn't just do it off screen. You could still make that change in the movie. Make it better. Have you seen Sonic Prime? I don't remember. Sounds familiar. Lord of the Ring, Harry Potter, or Star Wars? That's not even a competition. It's Lord of the Rings by a fucking landslide. Even Lord of the Rings bad shit like Rings of Power and The Hobbits, like even those are significantly better than the bad shit of Star Wars. Well, and I guess Harry Potter hasn't had... They've only had like a couple bad movies. But I still much prefer Lord of the Rings. Like, and it's not even close. Rise of the Skywalker is a pretty low bar. That entire sequel trilogy is still one of the worst things that's ever been produced in terms of like a major franchise. That is unforgivable how awful those movies are. Except The Force Awakens, that one I still think is okay at best. But the other two, insalvageable garbage. Thanks, Resub Maxine. And I am not buying one of those. I liked Solo, but that's because it really didn't feel like it was a Star Wars movie. They just told a generic sci-fi plot, hit all of the tropes, and I thought it was fine. Like, I had fun watching Solo. Everyone grilled it for not being Star Wars, but I think that's what made it fun for me, because Star Wars was already going to shit at that time. I didn't watch any besides the first sequel movie. Okay, that's probably the way to do it, man. There's no reason to watch the others. I don't know why you'd bother. Just a waste of time. They're not even fun to laugh at. Well, that's not true. There is some really fun scenes in there. Like Luke Skywalker milking a titty. And Leia, Superman force flying through space. How much of that milking scene do you think is CG? I'm going to say none. I think he fucking milked an alien. Or at least an animal dressed up as an alien. I think that'd be so... I think that'd be so cool. I know there absolutely is a 0% chance of that, but they probably did something practical where it was like animatronic. So they made the udders and posted that shit up on something. He just fucking milks it raw. Breastfed is the best fed. Nice. Thanks to Prime Bingo and the resub, Josh. I think it's the prime popple dude. You know, Nestle doesn't want kids to be breastfed. Yeah, Nestle's one of the most evil companies in the world. It's not even close. There's plenty of good videos on why they're hated. And the bits Swain. Apparently Harry Potter's getting a whole reboot with a whole new cast in 2025. Why? Why are they rebooting it? Fuck is the point of that? Guarantee the movie's gonna be bad? I just guarantee it's not happening. That doesn't make any sense. They've already told the entire story and followed the book. So what, they're just gonna tell the exact same stories again while following the books and previous movies? It doesn't accomplish anything. I don't even think it would make money. I mean, they did the same thing with It, I guess. Not really true, though. It, like the original It movie, was kind of old. So what they did is they just brought it to the modern age. Like, better visual effects, better everything, and then they still did take some creative liberties. Like this, the last Harry Potter movie was like 2012. It's not that old. You literally just said Harry Potter was old. Well, obviously I'm exaggerating. Like when I'm saying it's old, here's spoilers. I think 10 years is probably plenty of time for like a spoiler-free zone. But it's not like old in general. The first one's 20. Oh yeah, Sorcerer's Stone came out in like 2002 or something. But there's just nothing they can really add to it to make it worth. Things Resub don't do much disclosing in the Prime Lonely. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think that's just a rumor. I don't think they're actually gonna reboot Harry Potter in 2025. Thanks to give sub Pickle and the resub Skybo. Hey, glad you like it, MRC. If they can remake The Last of Us Part 1, they can remake Harry Potter. It's two different mediums. What do you mean? That doesn't even count. If they reboot Harry Potter, by the time they get to the last movie, it would be like 20 to 25 year gap between them. But again, there's no point. I don't get it doesn't do anything good or useful. These are resub Waza. I just don't see it making money. I really don't. I legitimately don't see that turning a profit. Maybe like the first one, but when they get to Chamber of Secrets, people are going to be like, I already know where this goes. And they're always going to be compared to the OG actors. I don't see it happening. But maybe I'm undervaluing what kids will do. Thanks, resub champ. So since when do companies care about good or useful? Well, they care when it relies on them making money. You said the same thing about Avatar 2. Well, I didn't say the exact same thing. I said I don't think there's like an Avatar fan base. And I still don't think there was. It's just the spectacle of Avatar 2 was still just a big enough draw for people to go see it. And it being a good movie also helped. I actually liked Avatar 2. I didn't like Avatar 1, but 2 was good. They're remaking Percy Jackson. I know, man. I auditioned to be in it. They didn't choose me. Of course I know they're remaking Percy Jackson. I love the fan-made trailer of you and Percy Jackson. Oh yeah, that was actually adorable. What was it called? I don't know, I might just come up with this. Damn. Oh yeah, here it is. It's actually so fucking cute. All they did was just like overlay my lines and then put me on Percy Jackson somewhere in here.
Yeah. Whoa.
God, that's so adorable. I would have made such a great Percy Jackson. That would have been so fucking crazy. Have you ever read any of the books? No, I don't even know what it's about. I've never even seen the movies. I don't know shit about Percy Jackson. Did you get accepted for the upcoming Harry Potter? And you're refusing to talk about it for the NDA? No, I wish. One day we're going to have a Morbius situation on our hands where, for some reason, a major Hollywood studio is going to get gaslit into thinking I'm actually a good actor, and they're going to cast me in a major role. And by the time that they realize I'm not a good actor, it's going to be too late. I'm going to be locked in on that contract. It's going to happen one day. I promise. I will land a fucking goddamn superhero role. Because they're going to be convinced when looking me up that I'm actually a good actor with credits in the Hunger Games and everything.